stirred here as well. Yet, Erida's absence gives me greater concern. Precious mana. This chamber is just how my father described it.
You've never been here?
Only through the stories he told, though none involved the restless dead. This doesn't seem right. Erida would not have barred the path of the dead like this. The spirits should be free to roam within the earth.
Lilith.
Strange. The door is locked with an earthen seal. What was it my father said about this? Ward stones, that's it.
Why is he looking at me while
If you
putting
bring
his
me
hand
one
up
from
like
the nearby
that?
cairns, I think I can open the way.
That must have been a glitch. Because he's like, ah, yes. This seal is stone. He's like looking at my character going...
Father always respected their beliefs and customs. It was important that I grew to understand his admiration. Whenever he talked about coming here to meet Erida, I saw a light in his eyes that rivaled any fire. The two were close, though I think time has seen them drift apart. No, but this was her land. She was something of a scholar. Preserved local customs and rituals. She passed when I was young, and, well, most of what I know about her is through her writings. I lack the native mana. back the needed move. Dal Hal il Oskal. Oh, that did it. Maybe this will ease the dead. It's a start, at least. Demonic markings.
Lilith's been here.
Something's written on the altar. By stone and root, by tears and pain, we bear this flame that must remain. Dead eyes stained with ash and ember, cursed are we who must remember. Ah, an elegy written by Erida. This is a memorial to all who died fighting Astaroth.
The weak perish. All ash forgotten.
Wait! We are not your enemy!
Well, if they're not gonna listen, they're just gonna be like, oh, we don't believe you. Yes, you are.
I'm low on precious mana.
Lilith. She must be bending these heroes to her will. Erida would never stand for it. Unless... Oh, something has happened to her.
We don't know that yet. Come on.
Out of mana.
This must be the cairn of the elders. So much defiled. Demonic scars upon their grave and druid runes to rouse the dead. These runes, The delicate touch. This is Erida's work. Why would you be aligned with a demon?
I've seen others fall under Lilith's control.
Erida was sworn to keep the dead at peace. What do we do?
We'll need to stop her.
Right. Solutions are found ahead, not behind, as Father says. That was one of the revered dead from the cairns.
Returned to the worms. May they find rest.
Arlo,
Did you think we'd so easily join the dead, lad? How did you find your way up here?
through the cairns.
Through them? Mighty brave of you. And mighty foolish. Erida came through with a horned woman. Not her normal company, to be sure.
Lilith.
They headed towards Solitude, the top of the hill. The sound of Erida's Talharpa carried with the wind. And then, this madness began. If your aim is to follow them, you won't get far with all this fog. It seems to be drawn to the risen remains. We spotted others in the hills before this one tore from the earth.
I'll stay here and protect these two. The fog is too near to leave them undefended.
The stones defend us, lad. I remember when you were still...
I'm staying, Arlo.
stubborn like your father. That will keep you alive. Much safer than stumbling through all this fog. These huts are more than just stone. My ancestors blessed them to ward off storm and spirit alike.
When the wicked wind starts to moan, best to shelter in the safety of stone.
Right you are, lass. I told them to stay put, but they all fled when the fog crept in.
I'm sure they're safe. They know these hills better than anyone.
But fear has...
Testing 1, 2. I think there's a short. You can't hear me at all, or it's going like in and out. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I might have to either replace this microphone or this whole headset pretty soon. I mean, I've had this thing for like almost 3 years now, so it might be about that time that I need to replace it. It served me well, though. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Oh, all I was saying before you could hear me was how have you been doing? I've been playing Diablo 4 and, you know, grinding on Diablo 4 instead of Dead by Daylight. For once, I'm playing a different game.
I'm a friend of his father. Met him in the days of Ash. Saved his life, actually. If you asked him, he'd probably claim he saved mine. Hasn't come up this way in a long while, but he used to. Now and then I'd even go and share a pint with him in his fancy house. That's how I came to know Yoren.
Have enough food to last us weeks. Sharpen my blade too, in case any spirits get too close.
You taught her well.
Not so much to learn from someone like me. The truth is, she's the reason I've lasted so long up here.
If it does start making that noise again, let me know. Because I think what it is ultimately is a short in my microphone, and I have to like move it into a certain position to get it to stop doing that noise. Probably buy a new headset. I'll probably buy another one of these actually, because they still sell them. I don't know. I've loved this headset ever since I bought it about 2 years ago. I had to babysit today. It was 12 to 7, but my niece's ex dropped them off at 7:30 a.m. Oh man. So wait, you had to babysit much earlier then? That's almost 12 hours of babysitting. That's a lot. Wow. I mean the least you can do is supply some drinks and food. If you have to spend your own money on that, that's like, I mean, are you getting paid to do it at least? Wow. You should be compensated for that, because that's like, you gotta spend your own money on that food and stuff. Or they could have at least supplied the food and drink if they Yeah, I understand. What games did you get yet? Texas Chainsaw one like a Dead by Daylight type of game? Oh, okay. Legend of Heroes. I don't know if I've ever, I mean, I could tell it was like an RPG from the title, but I don't know if I've actually ever heard of it specifically. Like the title sounds similar to something like Legend of Mana or Secret of Mana. Three killers, 4 survivors. Damn. If that was like, if they had a mode like that in Dead by Daylight, that'd be so fucking unfair. It's not even funny. So the game mechanics must be like much different if it's 3 killers and 4 survivors. It must be a different kind of way you go about winning. Yeah, I'm interested. See what it's like. That reminds me of something too that I thought of. They should add some more modes on Dead by Daylight. Like, and they don't have to be like ranked or anything, just be optional things for fun. Like, what if they added like a I don't know, this might sound funny, and I don't know exactly how it would work, but what if they added like a battle royale type kind of mode, and there are no generators? The goal is just that there's like one player that plays as a killer, and there's a huge map, one huge map, and like there's a bunch of survivors, and the only goal is to survive as long as you can. Basically, like, you're not gonna make it out, but like whoever survives the longest out of those survivors wins. Yeah, right? They're just like, yeah, you know, forget new game modes. We'll just, I don't know, we gotta do something meaningful. Oh, I know, let's add Nicolas Cage. It's so random. And I've seen his perks too. His perks are so fucking weird. Like, they don't make any sense. When I first heard of it, I seriously thought it was a joke. But no, they meant it. It's like, they come up with some random shit. Even the Dead by Daylight dating sim, I don't feel was that random. And I was surprised when they did that. I was like, okay, that's really fucking weird, but hey, making spin-off games is a thing. But to just add Nicolas Cage for no specific reason, it's like, let's use this random actor and put him in our in our game. Who knows what they'll do next? They should make like a, I think this would be cool because it would be funny. They should make like a racing game spin-off, like kind of like Mario Kart. It would have Dead by Daylight, survivors and killers. Or a Dead by Daylight fighting game. Yeah, Dead by Daylight is addicting, but really repetitive too at the same time. And I feel like it takes away from a lot of the time I could be investing in like other stuff that I really want to play too. I've spent so much money on that game now. If I think about all the cosmetics and passes I bought for the tomes and the rift. Like the base game was, well, at full price when I got it.
What is this?
When it first came out. And I bought all the DLC, or most of it, and a lot of cosmetics. Yeah, they try to get you with the bundle, because if you buy him on... See, here's how it works. You can get him for $5 if you buy him like directly in the game, and you just buy 500 Orexos. But if you buy him on Steam, like you buy the little DLC bundle or whatever, you get a cosmetic for him, an extra cosmetic, so they charge you an extra $5 for that. So, yeah. I don't know, unless the cosmetic's really cool, I'll probably just buy the character. And I don't think it's gonna be cool enough to make me want to pay the extra $5, so. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Whenever the non-licensed characters are viable with iridescent shards, I try to do that. I try to get them, because I mean that's essentially getting them for free, even though you gotta spend some time building up the amount you need for them. But like I bought what's it called? I bought Gabe and the Singularity with Orc Cells. Not Orc Cells, iridescent shards. So got them free. I think I might have too, actually. Yeah, the Knight and Vittorio. I might have gotten them with shards as well. I gotta check. I know I bought Michaela with
I should check on your
shards. So I like, I don't know. When she came out as a new survivor, I was like, I don't know. I don't find her to be that cool. She's just kind of like, but that's just me. Like, I don't know. She's not my style of character. Like, I don't know. I didn't find her to be that cool, and I just kind of wanted her for like the perks. So I waited till I had enough iridescent shards to buy her, and then I did. And it was just like, yay! Now I'll level her up to level 50 so I can get all her perks, and that's it. Oh, wait, girl survivor became a female killer. That could be a few different people. Because there's... Well, wait, the Skull Merchant. Skull Merchant's a female killer, but there's a boy survivor and a girl survivor that come with her. Oh, yeah. I think I bought them on Steam. Yeah. I'm the same way. I don't find them that cool of characters. I'm just like, oh, yeah. It's a brother and a sister, and they have, I mean, they have useful perks. Some of their perks are useful, so I'll just level them up and never use them. I'll just use the perks on characters that I like using. I like the Skull Merchant, she's cool, but I'm not a fan of the survivors. I don't know. They seem really random. Really boring. Oh crap. Alright. I am almost dead. I need to be careful. I take like one hit, my character's dead. I sucked with her when I first used her, but like I found out like some very clever ways to use her. She's great for scouting and knowing where the survivors are at. And you can use her to sneak up pretty well. Yeah, that was close. I still don't have a lot of health. My least favorite chapter of all, though, I'd have to say is it's a toss-up between Ash the Evil Dead. I don't know. I never watched that show, but then I'm also not a big fan of like the Dredge chapter either. I don't know. The Dredge is just he's kind of overpowered, and I don't know. I think he looks I think he looks stupid. And the Survivor is kind of cool. She has good perks. She's kind of cool. Good perks, but I don't know. Other than that, it's like, eh. Yeah, I get sick of seeing Wesgers. They're annoying. Yeah, I freaking hate the Dredge. It's just boring. It's like, hey, I can teleport to lockers. Okay. That's about it. I don't really understand his little nightfall power either. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's just like, everything goes dark. I don't have a terror radius, but I'm bright as hell. I have this big highlight around me so you can easily see me coming. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's not the best design choices they're making. I hate Legion, because Legion can do, they have the right add-ons, they can do this thing, and you know what, I'm kind of guilty of doing this too. I've done this as Legion. There's 2 add-ons you can put on that basically make it impossible for the survivors to ever heal. They're better off just not even focusing on ever healing and putting most of their time into doing the generators. But then again, if you don't heal, you go down really easily, so it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But healing takes so freaking long, because it puts mangled on you after you get out of the mended state, and it also puts the broken status on you after you get out of the mended state. So you gotta wait for the broken status to go away, and then even after that, you're still mangled, and it's like your healing is really slow, and it's just like you waited like a whole minute and a half just to heal up once. Yeah, me too. I try not to self heal unless I have a med kit too, and even that's slow now because they nerfed the med kits.
The roads are clear now. We need to get to Braystack. It's safer there.
We've lasted this long and survived worse.
You've been fortunate.
Braystag, swarming with those cathedral gobshites.
Please, Arlo. Just for now.
Maybe we should go with him, Dad.
Well, the ale would be welcome.
I will deal with Erida and Lilith. See them safely to Braystag.
I will. Thank you.
Better do it, Earl.
Kill him! See them safely out!
Oh my god. They Dead by Daylight got yeah, I can't stand that shit. What I'll do if that happens is I don't know, I'll disconnect. I might even get out, just to be an asshole, I might wait and see if I can get off the hook at least one time, and if I get off the hook one time, I'll let the killer chase me again, and then when he gets me down, I'll disconnect, just so he wasted all his time and like effort trying to chase me again. Thinking he's gonna put me up there and base camp. And I'll try to make the chase as long as possible too. It ruins things for everyone. Like, they're ruining the game for themselves and the survivors. I personally think that that's a broken game mechanic. Not a broken game mechanic, but a bad one. That killers can face camp like that, and behavior just, you know, they've tried to like avoid addressing it by saying, oh, it's a fair strategy. Like, if you're gonna say that, you might as well say that Survivor is using the window loops infinitely, or the window vaults infinitely, or is a valid strategy. Like, they'll address that, but why don't they address the face camping, or, you know, just camping in general? Make it so like the sacrifice process stops, or gradually slows down until it stops completely if the killer stays at the hook. Yeah, it's like they could add something to discourage face camping. Or make it so that generator repair speed goes up like drastically the longer that they stand near a hook. That way the other survivors will be like, okay, well, you're gonna stand near the hook and we're gonna easily get out of here because the repair speed's going at like 200 extra% now.
I have no potions.
You know, they're finally addressing disconnecting players and having them replaced with bots. I mentioned that idea years ago, and they're just now doing it. I mean, I'm sure other people have mentioned it too, but it's just like, I feel like they get lazy with issues that are really easy to fix, and that should be fixed. Like, they shouldn't be ignored. Yeah, it is, and it's stupid. It's obvious that the game, even they know it. Even they know that when they were designing the game, they didn't mean for the game to be played like that. They know it. They just don't want to like admit it and to own up to it. I'm sure when they were developing it and playtesting it, they weren't like doing that. They were like, oh yeah, let's play the game normal. Just to get a toxic player base that come up with these things, base camping and shit like that, and then, you know, then that's when the developers are responsible for fixing that, making the gameplay experience fun for everyone.
They're rising from the chaos.
I need more time. I'm out of potions.
That's pathetic. I would have just told the dude to get a life.
I do not have any potions.
Like, don't you have anything better to do than face camp on Dead by Daylight and then like go into the stream of the person you face camped and try to like get a rise out of them? Like, get a fucking life. It's like you must have way too much spare time on your hands and not be happy with your life if that's what you do to, you know, feel satisfied with it. My friend is playing Spider Friends a lot of people. Spider Friends, I guess, typed for yourself or something. Chat. Oh. Wait, see, they typed that to your friend or to the killer? That anyone like tells somebody to kill themselves over a video game, like, I mean, come on, that's a very serious thing. Suicide's not a joke. No matter how mad you get at the person that you're playing the game with, but at the same time, I think the person on the receiving end of that comment should have, like, you know, some common sense to like not go and attempt to, you know, end themselves because someone over the internet said, hey, go do that over a video game. So, but I do think it shouldn't be said either. It's like, I've never told anyone to do that. You know, they could be the most toxic, nasty, disgusting player I've ever come across, and I won't tell them to end their life. Oh no, I'm not blaming your friend. I'm just, you know, I was just giving my general view on that. I still don't think the guy should have went into your friend's stream either. You should have just left it alone, moved on. No, there would have been more that you could have done. You know, people feel like they need to take that extra step and go into the person's stream. No, definitely. They're both in the wrong in different ways. Like the person that was playing on your friend's team was wrong for telling the guy to kill himself, but then the killer, the guy that was playing as killer, was wrong to be being so toxic, and also to come into your friend's stream and harass him just because he decided to disconnect from the game. So it's, you know, it's two wrongs, different reasons. I think that's sad for the person, for the killer. Like, why do that? Like, if the best thing that you have to do with your day is to go on a game to try to make people feel like crap, like, that's not a life. That's, you know, like, I wouldn't tell them to go kill themselves, but I would tell them, like, dude, you desperately need to find something better to do with your life. Like, you're not happy if you're spending your time going on Dead by Daylight to not play the game, but just to make other people, try to make other people feel bad. Like, you know? It's like you need to sit down, do some self-reflection, be like, okay, what am I doing with my life? Going on Dead by Daylight, just like, is this really what I want to do with my life? Is just sit and spend hours just trying to make people mad online? Like, come on. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that too. That's gonna be said I've had it said to me in Dead by Daylight. But you know what I do is I just like, I kinda, it's not funny by any means, but I do laugh it off, because it's like, does this person on the other side of the the other side of the world over the internet think I'm gonna kill myself because they told me to on fucking Dead by Daylight? So I laugh it off, and I'll even say that to them. I'll be like, if I do ever kill myself, it won't be because you told me to do it. Like, that will never be the reason. If I ever became suicidal, it wouldn't be because someone on a video game told me to kill myself. Like, there's so much good shit to live for. Hey, I start saying kind things and they get mad. Or I'll be like sarcastically kind. I'll be like, oh, you sound like you had a bad day. I hope you feel better. And they get so upset.
I'm out of potions.
This boss fight is really screwing me up.
I need time to do that.
about Diablo 4. Not to be confused with Diablo Immortal, because Diablo Immortal is a trash money grab game. Oh yeah, they did. I mean, that's bound to happen. There's gonna be a lot of balance changes. You know, the game, you know, it's generally first release. I didn't think it was a big deal, like the changes they made. Some people didn't like it. Oh shit. What I do know is I'm getting my ass kicked right now, and I can use a buff or two. Oh, there we go. Time to restart that whole battle. I am too. I've been playing Diablo since like the very first game, back in 1996. Yeah, I love. My very favorite. Yes, Diablo 2. I know why they were Diablo 2 discs. Like I was just saying, like the second game, I feel is the best one they've ever made. Trust me, that's why he had so many of those. Diablo 2 has so much replayability. It's like that game was being played decades after it was first released. So that should give you an idea of how favored it is. Still played. Okay. You know, they made the remake and everything. With better graphics and all that. Not remake, I would say remaster.
I have no potions.
Yeah. A lot of people who came from Diablo 2 didn't like Diablo 3 too much, including, you know, I'll be honest, including myself. I felt like it was a very watered down, they watered down a lot of things, and the game was just not comparable. But, you know, some people like it, and, you know, I feel like to each their own, you know.
I need time to do that.
Die again. There's a secret cow level in Diablo 2. And what's funny is the reason why they made that was because there was this big that that was around, like in the first Diablo game, or when the first Diablo game came out, there's this big rumor that there's this secret level at the end of the game that you can play that has a bunch of cows in it, that you like, they're big like walking cows that you fight. And that was just a rumor. So, but it went around so long, and Blizzard heard about it, so they decided to actually implement that into like the second game. They're like, you know what, that rumor's been around so long, so let's like surprise people by actually putting that in the second game. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's so fucking random. Like, you know, most of the game is you're fighting like big hordes of demons, and it's all scary and stuff. And you have like this one random ass map at the end of the game. It's like bonus content that you go to, and there's just these big fucking cows walking around with spears. With spears and axes, and they hit you and they're like, moo, moo, moo. They sound just like that. They have like no enthusiasm in their voice. They're just like, moo, moo, moo. That's funny. They have a good. The developers of that game had a good sense of humor. And then in Diablo 3, there's like this weird, like, I haven't actually seen it, but I've heard about it. There's some kind of secret level in Diablo 3 that's like, it's filled with like rainbows and unicorns and stuff like that. What the hell? That's not a cow level, but this is random. The game suddenly goes from being like bloody and scary and dark to being all like bright and colorful. rainbows and unicorns flying around.
time.
No, no, no. Let's not let that happen. Let's not do that. Come on. I just need to survive for like 1 more minute. Can I please? I cannot read that. I don't speak. Is that Russian? I don't even know. I'm not even sure if it's Russian. It looks like Russian letters.
Anytime.
Sorry, I wish I did speak Russian, but I don't. Oh my god! Help! How many fucking times have I died now? Hello, Frenna. Sorry for not. Okay, since I've died so many times, before I try again. There's stuff. Frenesha. It almost sounds like Frejaka, but I know that's not what it is. Frenazusakus? I sound so stupid right now.
Raise the father.
Oh, I've got a lot of items. I don't necessarily need. Keep this as chain lightning on it and we'll be able to change the other thing to something useful. What is this? Firewall. I don't need this, but I know someone who might want it. I'm someone with a fire sorceress, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. Better than, no. I like that mine has an extra e-made on it. So I have a lot of Russian viewers all of a sudden. Or at least viewers that speak Russian. 'Cause I don't speak Russian. Hi. Prividat? Prividat. I'm not. Is that? I'm not even completely sure it's Russian. I think it is. Prividat. Prividat. Am I even saying that right? Hold up. I appreciate everyone who's here, even though I'm not able to like communicate. Let me translate. I think if I'm even translating it to the right language. Hello. Privet. Privet.
Привет.
Privet. As if you guys are even speaking Russian to me, I might have that wrong. Because I know there's other languages that have similar looking letters. That might be Ukrainian as well, or hold on. I don't know. Privet. Privet. I don't know what else to say. Evo, I mean, do you know any Russian? Hold on, I know what to do. No. Yeah, neither do I, but apparently I have like 12 people watching right now, and a lot of them are at least speaking Russian, if they're not Russian. So I'll have the translator say this. I'm typing, I don't know how to speak Russian, but I apologize, but I appreciate you being here in my stream, even if I don't understand Russian and know how to speak it. So I'm gonna have this say what I wrote.
Я не знаю, как говорить по-русски. Я прошу прощения, но я ценю, что ты здесь, на моем стриме, даже если я не понимаю русский и не знаю, как на нем говорить.
There we go. I hope that was right. At Yazuken, non-binary pride, hello. Tested the free service stream. Details.com added viewers to you. Fireworks really climbed up a lot. Try it. I don't understand that at all. And that's in English. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. Right? It's just like, hey, thanks, I guess. Cool. I'll try it. I'll try that free service you're talking about. Franazuzakers. I'll try that, I guess. The free service stream details.com. The fuck?
It's about nicely.
Keep this because I can try to change the fixes on it. This too. Some interesting little things in here that I'm gonna keep. Uh-oh. My camera froze. Hold on. I should be back now. Wanna buy new followers? Oh, Saucy is selling followers. Yes, I do, Saucy. Saucy's got like a legit service. He ain't no bot. Okay, he can like get you followers. Like not only on Twitch, but just in general, like in real life, he'll get people that will, like, if you want him to, he can like pay people to follow you around, and they'll do it. Just be like, hey, can you follow that guy right there? Like everywhere he goes, just follow him. But you gotta pay him too. You gotta pay him to get those people to. You gotta get him to pay those people to follow you. God damn it! You got to pay him to pay those people to follow you around. Beep, boop, bop. Not a bot. That's right. How you been, Saucy? Switch these rings. I feel like dealing with all these items right now. I just came to repair my stuff. Check out all this stuff later. Now I want to kill that boss I was fighting. So yeah, like right before you came in, Saucy, there was just like 12 random people that joined my stream for 2 minutes or so, and were just speaking Russian, and I couldn't understand the thing they were saying. So I was like, Privyat, which was the only thing I could figure out how to say, which is like Russian for hello. I guess, I don't even know where it came from. It was weird. And then there was this one guy that was like saying something that didn't make any sense. He was like, hello, happy non-binary pride. I found stream service details.com to get you followers. You should try. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, he was the only person speaking English out of all those people, but what he was saying was making no sense at all. So he might as well have been speaking Russian, because what he was saying meant nothing, had no meaning to it. So he might as well have just been saying something in a different language that I can't understand. It truly does. That's a fact. You remember that one person that came in when I was playing? It was like when I was playing Dead Space. I mean, they might have been trying to buy followers. It sounded like they were trying to sell them to me. Sell me followers. But Saucy, you remember that one person when I was playing Dead Space and they came in, they were like, I think I was playing Dead Space when that happened. They came in and they were just like complimenting me like over and over again, just showering me with compliments. Like, thanks. And then they go on to ask me if they go on to talk about how they do art. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I tell them they should do what they're passionate about doing. And then they're like, do you want to buy graphics from me for your channel? I'm like, oh, that's what this was about this whole time? You were just complimenting me to get me to buy something from you? I bet you remember that. Yeah, it was weird. Like, this person was just complimenting me like fucking crazy, and it seemed like they were actually interested in like being my friend at first. And then I realized that then they were just trying to like segue into trying to sell me a product. Exactly. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're so cool. I like you. Your stream is fun. This game was fun. I do art. Do you want to buy it? Yeah, she unfollowed me. When I said I wasn't interested in buying anything, she unfollowed me. It's like, gee, thanks. You make me feel so important. When I did, and then you fucking unfollowed me because I didn't want to buy any of your shit. I mean, geez, how did she know? Maybe I could have found someone for her that would have wanted to buy some of her channel art, you know? Like, she didn't have to unfollow. I didn't insult her, I didn't say anything rude, I just said, like, I'm not interested. Like, oh, you don't want you don't want to pay me for anything? You don't want to buy anything from me? I see what kind of friend you are. You're not a true friend. A real friend would buy stuff from me.
The signs as I have.
Erida?
Hell is coming, and my people are not ready to face it. Not yet.
Wait, I must have done better with
But you,
this boss than I thought.
you are already strong.
I must have killed everything last time because I wasn't at this part.
Come forward.
Have to somehow, yeah. I should have bought something, man. I regret that. I forget that day. Poor me. I lost a good friend there, you know. All I had to do was buy something, man. And I didn't. And now my heart's shattered. They did so much for me. They came in, they said they liked my stream and the game that I was playing was cool. Like, they were a true friend. And all I had to do was buy something. Like, I'm a fucking evil person because I didn't. I should go and find them and send them an apology letter. Like, dear such and such. Throughout the ages, even though you were only in my stream for like 5 minutes, you've done so much for me. You said I was playing a cool game. You told me that I played good, that the game looks hard, and in return, you just asked for one little favor, you know, you just wanted me to buy some art. And that's all I had to do. And I didn't do it. And I fucked everything up. Everything that we had, man. I regret that day so much. Probably too much. It's probably an outrageous price. It's like $100 per graphic. I don't care what it is, even if it's an icon. It's like 30 pixels, so you gotta pay $100.
Only one of us will walk away from this. So let's enjoy the storm a moment. Nature's music.
The dead are killing your people as we speak.
Some will die, yes. But that is the way of nature. It is a crucible. It devours the weak and makes the strong stronger. And those who survive, they will save this land from hell.
You've fallen for the demon's lies.
No, no. This is my choice. Lilith only granted me the power to do what must be done.
And what did you give her?
All things must be earned in the wilds.
I gave her
Even
money
knowledge.
for some channel art.
Prove yourself, and you will have your answers.
That actually sounds really good. Mango juice. Or like coconut water. I could go for coconut water. But also this lady saying Ricola.
I need time to do that.
I need more time.
Ricola.
I need more time.
Ricardo. Let me summon Ricardo. Ricardo. Oh my god. What is that? Ricardo. That's the worst. She does. It's either Ta or Ricardo. Ricardo.
I need time.
I need more time. I need more time.
It's like she put all her faith in Ricardo and she won.
I need time to do that.
I'm not ready yet.
I need time to.
I need more time.
Ooh, that was fucking close. Took me out with 2 hits there.
I need more time.
Yeah, be careful with those rolls. Damn, things. Do a lot of damage.
I need more time.
And she's dead. Cardo ain't gonna come save you this time. What was your little top spell, whatever the fuck that, whatever the hell any of that shit was.
The stronger prevails. So be it.
What did you give Lilith?
I told her of the wards around Astaroth's prison. How to break them.
Why?
My people have forgotten what it took to defeat Astaroth. They must learn again. If they cannot vanquish him, how can they stand against the full might of hell?
So basically, they killed him, and she's helping him come back to life so that they can kill him again and remember what it takes to kill him. Weird little methodology. Oh, this is a nice. This is very nice. I like that.
And?
She's at peace now. I hope.
I never thought it would turn out like this. Heroism and sacrifice are often entwined in the course of fate.
Oh, like on
My mother's
on Android?
words.
Or
I must tell Father what has happened. What Lilith has done. We cannot let her destroy anything else.
I know they have Final Fantasy 2 on there, which is really fun. It's like, well, it's like the 3D remake of Final Fantasy 2. It's not like super 3D, it's like low polygon 3D, but it's still kind of cool.
Some of our finest hunters did not return from the hills. Became prey themselves when the fog came with hunger. Now their bodies lay bare for scavenging. It's wrong in all ways. They should be marked with charms of passing. The rites of the old ways to see them to peace. You are well familiar with our lands, and as brave as those we lost. Could you see them to proper rest?
I have an RPG for the Switch that I haven't played yet, but I've had it for a long time. I need to play it. um, Octopath Traveler, the first one. I know there's a second one too. And that one I don't even have, but I should play the first one. Oh, is it? There's a lot of, so I'm guessing there's a lot of gameplay time in it then. Kinda like that though. I like, and I've seen the art style of it. I like how it's kind of like 3D combined with 2D. 3D maps basically with 2D sprites. It's cool. I gotta get rid of some of that stuff that I had in my inventory earlier. That happens sometimes. I mean, I've seen that in some like, I guess it would be called JRPGs, Japanese RPGs, where like you get to a part that's just, it's like you got there like you were before you were supposed to, kind of like way earlier, or at like a level that your character's not supposed to get to that part at, and it's like, wow, this boss is obviously way too strong to be fighting right now. And you have to like just sit and level up for several hours. Yeah, yep, I know what that's like. I've had that happen before. It's annoying. So you have to keep going to this one place that has like really shitty XP until you can manage to go to somewhere a little bit better. Yeah, I know how that is. It's like, fuck, this is boring, but I don't want to start the whole game over again, so I have to do this. Oh, okay, though, that's good. Sometimes, like, you won't even find one that gives good experience. It's just, like, it kind of gives you, like, a little bit, and you just gotta keep on repeating and repeating and repeating for hours until you get, like, enough, so your characters get powerful enough to actually go to a place where you get good EXP, or you can at least progress the game. Yeah, I hate when that happens. That happened to me once in this this game called Arc the Lad. There was some boss that I'd gotten to, and like there wasn't many other places that I could go to level up. Like basically there was like 2 other places I could go to, and like one was way too, the enemies were way too strong, and the other, the enemies were fightable, but they didn't give that good of experience. And the third option was to go to the boss, which wasn't an option at all because the boss was way too hard, so just had to keep leveling up in that one crappy ass place. Yeah, they're fun. I really like the second one. I like Shining Force too, even though there's not as many of those. Shining Force is fun. So on like the PS4, you're playing it? I should on my PS4. I have it like sitting around and I realize it's obsolete now. But I could make it a little bit cooler if I modded it. Or I could just stop being lazy and save up enough money to get a PS5. That's why I can't play anymore because I don't have top tier. Oh man, that sucks. I mean, you could still play it with like an emulator on computer or something, or even on actually on a phone too, because I think they have PS2 emulators on the phone. Pretty amazing how you can play freaking PlayStation 2 games on a phone. Like that used to be like unthinkable, or just something that you can only imagine doing. You know, it's like it's possible. A phone can be so many consoles now, basically. It can be a PS2, it can be a PSP, it can be a PlayStation 1, it can be a Nintendo 64, a GameCube. It's amazing how we've managed to pack that much power into such small devices. I was having trouble setting up the controllers on this too. Oh, yeah, that can be difficult, especially if you're doing it on like a phone one. I have a Bluetooth controller that like I can clip my phone to, and it connects to Bluetooth, so it's almost like the phone turns into like a little handheld system. You can clip the phone to it, so you don't even gotta hold the phone. You just hold the controller and play. Play a few Zelda games on it. I mean, you can do it, but it's feels a little weird to play it on keyboard. Yeah, I can understand that. It's like used to holding like a controller that only has so many buttons, and then you're using a keyboard that's like nearly 100 buttons, or maybe even more than 100 buttons, and it's like, okay, this is weird. And they're all just flat in front of you. It's not like there's an L and R button on the top. You hold the whole thing in your hand. Or I can sell it. Actually, most of this stuff that I'm not going to use it, I'm going to sell.
Best armor in the peaks. Good deal. Father bless.
I know, I always do good deals. keep this because my brother might want this. Since he has a fire sorcerer. I want this too, actually. He's got 2 fire spells that it levels up. So maybe I'll trade it to him for something. This I think will do something. This is great.
I'll take it.
This is for a barbarian. It's also not that great, so I'm gonna sell it.
Good. What else you got?
Keep this. This would be a good sword for a barbarian. This has 1 rank to 2 different types of skills, so keep that. I think you did. It was like a... Did you say it was like a clone system? Like it was some kind of like NES clone system or something like that? But it had a bunch of modded Nintendo games. Yeah, that's the... Yo, yeah, your dad found it, I think you said. He like found it like... Either he found it and he bought it, or it was something he already had. He found like stored away. That's pretty cool. That's a good Super Nintendo, but it's... That's still, I mean, for 20 bucks though, that's not bad. Then you can play all these Nintendo games on it. You can probably play other ones too. Like, you'd have to obtain them somehow. But other than the ones that it came with, I mean. Oh, wow. You know, it'd be interesting if it could play Super Nintendo games too, but maybe like you just don't know it yet. Like, what if you try running a... Mowgli gets a Woody. What kind of fucking shit is that? I want to look that up now. I remember you mentioning that. Mowgli gets a Woody? What kind of game? What is... Who makes this shit? I know it's that, but why would they make a game about him getting a boner? What the fuck? Okay, I'm actually reading up on it now. Oh, it looks like it's a hack of a real Jungle Book game, like, but some people took it and were trying to make something funny out of it, which they did. They call it Mowgli Gets a Woody. Hold on, I want to see what the game is actually about. In the game, you control a young Mowgli through various side-scrolling levels, and a similar mold of Pitfall is a vine-climbing run and jump platformer in which you shoot at or avoid enemies such as snakes, monkeys, and prickly pear cacti, a North American species which inexplicably seems to reside in this Indian rainforest. The levels follow this basic formula of collecting gems and then told to find the end character for that particular level. The player scores points by obtaining gems along with having fruits and other items that contribute to the player's in-game score. The starting weapon for Mowgli are single banana projectiles. The player can also get several types of weapons, including invincibility mask, coconuts, double banana shots, throws 2 instead of 1, and boomerang bananas. Okay, that sounds like the original game, though. I have a feeling that the modded, hacked version is something much more perverted. It's probably something very, very perverted. Mowgli gets a Woody. You know what I should do? I should play it and stream it. Like, not right now, but at some point. Oh my god. I remember this weird, like, hacked Mario game, and it was so fucking fucked up and weird. You, like, walked around as Mario, but with, like, a big fucking boner or something. And I'm like, I think about it now, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, I played it, like, a long time ago. I'm like, what the fuck was that I, like, I mean, I know what it was, but, like, why the fuck would someone even make that? I mean, you technically can, as long as, I think as long as your channel is put in the mature category, like, you can stream it without any problems, because, you know, you have your channel marked as, like, 18 plus. It's like, who comes up with this shit? Like, yeah, I just, you know, I feel like I'm feeling really inspired right now. I want to make a video game. Like, I want to make a game like Mario. In fact, let's actually just make it Mario, but you get to run around with Mario having a boner. Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's just do that. And that will be the main change, is that just Mario has this big ass boner sticking out. And, you know, like, it's so innovative. Probably was, I wouldn't be surprised if that was made by the same person that made Mowgli Gets a Boner. Sounds like a similar concept. They made all kinds of weird stuff on that game called... What is Entries? People come up with some weird things just in general sometimes. I feel like that comes from, like, just boredom, and also sometimes just wanting to do something hilarious.
Good. What else you got? Good deal. Father bless.
This might actually be what I'm using. 20.5 light resistance, 7.5 shock skill damage. That could be helpful. This is better than what I'm using. Equip it. Yes. I like this ring more. Oh, I didn't want to sell it. Damn it. No. Oh, yeah, what's this one? Buy it back. I want to replace it.
I'll take it.
Okay, all this other stuff I can try and do something with.
Stay on your guard.
Except for this. Why? Hold on to this crap.
Praise the Father. All right, traveler.
Let me see. Let's take this. Let's see if we can change this spell into a better spell to be more useful. It's a waste. Get that. This I'm not even gonna mess with. I'm just gonna keep this. Actually, in some ways, it is already better than the legendary one that I have on here. Blizzard and Firewall. I prefer those to be lightning skills. Let's try and make it lightning skills. Ooh, crossplay. Do they have it on Switch as well as PC? Ranks of Blizzard. I prefer that to be 2 ranks of a lightning skill. So I can change it to that. Oh, didn't work. But it is similar to this, but better, so I'll replace this with it. And shards. Might be a lightning skill. Let's try it. No, fireball instead. So this is another item that my brother. Actually, no. I don't know. Maybe he will. I'll keep it stored away just in case. Alright. PS, PC, PS5, and Xbox. Oh, okay. Xbox, whatever the newest one is called. Yeah, I don't know what the newest Xbox is either. I'm curious now. I'm gonna have to check it out.
You are courting pain and death.
I haven't. I've seen little clips of it though, and found it disturbing. Yeah, I found it very, very disturbing. I almost wonder if I should watch it though, just to like, just for the sake of being caught up on stuff. Like, be like, yeah, I know that movie. I know it. I know all the disturbing parts in it. Oh wow. Wait, there's 3 different killers? I thought it was just, I thought that movie was just about Leatherface. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Wow. I did not know that. And I know the movie is based on a true story too. I mean, based on the true story is like usually, it's actually usually far from what the true story is, but they base it on a true story, on something that really happened. Hitchhiker, what they call them. Oh wow. That's really fucking creepy and gross sounding. Now I'm like scared to know what the true story is behind that, but I might look it up. It's good to know these things for the sake of awareness. And I hate Bubba in Dead by Daylight too, so yeah. Mostly going up against them. I hate going up against them, but oh my gosh, I get so frustrated. That's pretty cool. So it sounds like they need each other for certain things. That would probably be why they're having it be a 3 versus 4, because like the 3 killers need each other in order to be able to fully complete everything. Dang. That's crazy. I'm surprised he can't like smell them better. And I say smell them better because like since he's a cook, like maybe he would, I don't know, just think like, oh, he should have like a better sense of like taste and smell and stuff. That actually sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like a fun game. Like it would be a nice change Dead by Daylight. I played this horror survival game called Toy Factory. Wait, is it called Toy Factory? Is it called... No, it's called Project Playtime. And it's kind of fun. You play as little, like, robots in a toy factory. But there's, like, these big-ass toys that come to life and try to kill you. But what you gotta do before they kill you is you gotta get parts from the factory to deliver to, like, other factories or something like that. And then you gotta escape. So it's, you know, it's obviously popping off the basic premise of Dead by Daylight, but it's also much less, like, gory and violent. Like, there's not blood in it since you're, like, robots and it's just toys. Yeah, it's kind of it's an interesting little game. It's pretty fun. It's not super well optimized. It's like made by a small indie company, so it's like doesn't have as much content yet, at least. But it's fun. It's free, so tried it out. It was interesting. Instead of doing, oh yeah, like, instead of doing generators in that game, you gotta solve puzzles. There's like these little machines that will give you like the toy parts that you gotta take out of the factory, but you gotta solve puzzles to get them. But you gotta solve them fast enough because like the killer toys come alive and try to kill you while you're like trying to solve the puzzles. What are you doing that one? That actually sounds fun. I'd like do that and then just kind of record my... I'd probably play it on stream and then record what I make on stream. And keep it if it's...
of hatred demands blood.
That was close.
A fine harvest for my master.
I remember this app that you could make movies with. Like it had like 3D models, and you could actually type out what they would say, but it would say it in like a very computerized voice, and then you could make them do like tiny little actions and stuff. It was a long time ago though. I'll be right back. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm surprised I'd never heard of it. Sounds like something that would have became really popular. Was it a game that was like that you played like in a browser on a website, or was it like it was a game you could actually play? Sounds like you would kind of like advance to like different. That sounds cool though. Wait, could you pick up the ending, or it just kind of it was random for you? That's what always ended up happening. It's like, gee, I wonder what the end of this one's gonna be like. Wonder if it will involve any drunk characters. When that happens, so I'd have to find more. So they would just basically sit on their asses and drink all day. Sounds like they behaved like my sim characters in the past. Like, for some reason, my sims, you know, like, they'd have a perfectly good sink that functioned, and they would like to put their dishes on the floor. Not even on a fucking table. They just chose it. They had the option of putting it on a table too, but they're like, nah, I think the floor is a more suitable place. And then trash, they would just throw it on the floor too instead of in the trash can. And do you have to you have to actually pay them money to be like in the movie? Okay, that sounds cool. I like this one a lot. See if I can play it.
Oh,
Is it
just
multiplayer?
reading this
Also,
fellow's
like, can you
entrails.
compete? Like,
The goatmen are encroaching
can
ever
other
more
people
on
play
our
as the
lands.
other studios?
I'm trying to determine why. How? With a bit of skill, you can learn a lot from someone's innards. Not many remember or practice the old ways, but you split the gut and read the mess that pours out.
Still cool though, like.
Help me open the gut further, will you? I'm not getting a good reading. And my hands aren't as steady as they used to be.
I wonder if they ever made like a second one where you could play multiplayer.
Oh, full of parasites. There's not much left to read now. I had a hard enough time getting hold of this one. Would you so kindly round up a few more for me? Meet me back at Korbach when you've finished, and we'll see what we can learn.
So I feel like my mouse is going slow. Okay, no, it's not going slow, it's fine. I like making the movies since you can go into the scene and how you would play out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And could you customize like the set and everything? Or where the scenes take place? There's a game I have on here on Steam called Insult Simulator. It's like a turn-based fighting game kind of, but like you fight with insults. And so like you kind of put together like these sentences like from like it's like multiple choice. Yeah. You can make these sentences and like depending on what you select, like it does more damage to the opponent. And then the opponent has to like try to counter it, and like it's funny because the insults are like ridiculous and sound really stupid, but it's funny and the game is funny. I don't know if it has much of a player base still, but it's cool. They even made a second one. They made a number 2.
do not have any potion.
I haven't. That sounds so familiar though. I feel like I've heard of it. Is that a zombie survival game? Sounds so, I know I've heard of it. Oh. Is it on Steam? I feel like I've heard of it, or I've even like seen it at some point. Yeah, I've probably seen it on Steam. Found Link. Dang. Link in a zombie survival. Is it one of those games where, like, when your character dies, it's gone, like, permanently, too, and then you have to create, like, another one? try to stay alive as long as you can. Oh, okay. Hey, I'll try it out if you recommend it.
Overgrown vermin's broke another trap. Nay, traveller. The traps have yielded naught, and won't for some time. This land needs time to recover. Thorn beasts are still in abundance, though. Haven't shown signs of corruption, but a tough meat that, and too smart for normal traps. I hope these new snares will yield better results.
That sounds really cool, actually.
Damn. I thought you were clean. I'll try and find some use for you, little one. Corrupted or no, I'll no let your death be for nothing.
I'll play it with you and Saucy if you guys both want to play it.
Damn. I thought you were clean. I'll try and find some use for you, little one. Corrupted or no, I'll no let your death be for nothing.
Ancestors, spirits, hear my pleas. The land, she is sick, and we desperately need timely intervention from your gracious hands. Heal our beloved Loch, our once prosperous lands. Ancestors, spirits, heed my calls. Corruption wreathes our forests, our fields, our trolls. What ill did we cause to deserve this bane? What can we do to receive favor again?
The whole forest has gone mad.
We're not going out there again.
Oh, okay, that's even better. So I could like try it out without buying it. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Yeah, we should all three play it sometime. I mean, if you guys want to, like, I'd definitely be down.
This looks alright, Ma. Do you think we can eat it?
I'll try anything at this point. Clean it like I taught you. Bring it here and I'll hang it. Has to be better than these fetid fish.
There's a horned woman in the moors, spreading corruption, if that's what you mean.
Yes. She's after the druids who vanquished Astaroth.
Ah,
Games
that
like that can
madman
get addicting
famous
though.
out there.
It's like
We already
difficult,
tried checking
but, like,
on him.
they're so fun that you want to keep like trying.
Got as far as Boglinstone Circle, and then the druid's wolf companion appeared and bit one of my men. I'm already short on knights. Not going to risk what I have left on some bastard who hates the cathedral.
Oh yeah.
Nefane sees us as intruders stealing from his land. But how does he expect us to survive? We need timber to build, or to forge our weapons, wild game to eat.
Have you ever heard of the game
Truth
called
is,
For the
I
King?
think his hatred for us goes back to Donan. They were friends once, but they had a falling out. Not sure, but I met the druid once. I was riding through the moors minding my own business when he came up and spoke in the beast tongue. Caused my horse to throw me. I broke my leg. Hasn't been the same since. I don't care what happened between them. I'm just glad Donin came to his senses and broke it off with that brute.
It's like an RPG game, but you do like once your character dies, you do have to like start all over again, but it's kind of like as long as you be careful, your character shouldn't die. You have to choose like which places you it's not like a fast RPG or like an action RPG. It's like it's turn-based, and like you travel from one place to another, and you got to be kind of like strategic about where you go to, and if you can handle battling monsters in that place yet. But like if you screw up and you end up going somewhere that's like too tough for you and end up dying, you have to kind of like restart all over again. But it's fun because you can play with more than one person, and then, you know, even if one person dies, like you still have the rest of your team alive, and they can actually find places where they can revive you. And so as long as you don't all die, like you don't have to restart. So it's a pretty fun game. I've never finished it, but I got pretty far in it. I used to play it with my brother and a friend of his. Ah, okay. So they're probably pretty similar then. That sounds cool because you got to be like really careful and like plan things out well. You can't just like kind of like rush through and be like, yeah, I'll just go anywhere and do anything. I like games like that. You know, like, even when you die on those, it's like, okay, let's start over again, and like next time we won't do this, we won't do that, and we'll make sure if we run into this part that we have this ready, and it's fun. It's interesting because it's like the challenge makes it addicting. Yeah. That sounds like chaotic. Like it's just like one of those moments you have one of those moments where you're like, oh man, I want to grab this. So it's like, wait, hold on, let me get this real quick. And it's like, you know what? Actually, fuck it, fuck yeah, I don't want to get killed. So let's run. Way to go. Or it's a shit thing to happen when your car's stolen. Dang, that's mean. That's mean of Saucy. Poor little animal. The animal was just defending itself. Or wait, was it the animal that ended up killing his character, or was it something else as he tried to kill the animal? The animal did it. Was it like a little like dog or something? That's pretty funny. Like, Sauce, you gotta leave the animals alone, man. They're minding their own business. That sucks, but it's also pretty funny at the same time. When you don't control the other characters that start out, they can end up hating you. Wait, why?
Easy, my friend. I'm not one of the knights. I'm looking for your master, Nefane. You think you could help me with that? Good boy. Lead the way.
That's crazy. Camp out, and when I woke up, he stole my heart. That's fucked up. It's like, it like sucks, but it's also kind of funny at the same time. Just also because it's Link. Do you have like a video of it?
faint.
What? Who? Oh. Who are you? You stink of Donan. But he is no here. Coward!
He feared Lilith might seek you out. He was right.
Yes. She put me here. I am beyond saving. All you can do for me is find the demon. I will help you. Go to the north. She is there, planning something. There is still time to stop her. Fearban will accompany you. Hurry!
That's funny. Is that the animal that he decided to mess with that killed him? Saucy, that's mean. Don't be bullying little mooses. Just minding their own business. Just trying to save itself and preserve its life. Oh god, that's hilarious. Saucy, that's what you get for being mean to the poor little moose. I'm sorry. That's a funny way to go.
Must be a way to bring it down.
That's a funny way to get killed in a game of fucking moose. It's not even one of the zombies, it's a damn moose. I was in a zombie apocalypse. And a fucking like, imagine someone thinking like in an afterlife, they're like, I was in a zombie apocalypse. And like someone asks them, oh, so you got killed by a zombie then? It's like, nah, a moose killed me. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Everyone else is out fighting zombies and trying to survive zombies and you get killed by a damn moose of all things. It's not even like a zombie. It's just an ordinary moose. It just gets killed by that. I'm sorry, that's fun. That's funny. There's a big memorial after like let's say like the zombie apocalypse is over. This big fucking like memorial of all the people that died in the apocalypse, and then it says R.I.P. Saucy killed by a moose.
Under old boughs hangs the heart fruit, swollen with hatred. Let it burst forth and flood the streams and burrows. In this crimson cradle, let there be born an amalgam of rage.
Let's play Project Zomboid again. Let's try a second. Oh, I played that a little bit. That's kind of got like elements of the Sims in it too. I played it with my brother a little bit. Yeah, setting the game up is a little weird. But the way to host the server and everything is like complicated. Yeah, that might have made it more difficult. But I remember me and my brother were having trouble playing that also. But it was a fun game.
Let its anger ever burn, until it has devoured the whole of this wretched land.
Huh. That's pretty cool. I remember when I played, I couldn't figure out what the hell, other than surviving, I couldn't figure out what the hell we were supposed to be doing. Okay, where do we go? Can we build anything? What do we need to find to get to the next step in the game? I just couldn't figure out what the hell we were doing at any point, other than surviving zombies that were coming after us. Have you ever played bet you guys would like this if you haven't already played it. You ever played The Forest?
The Fane's blood. It all flows here.
It's another zombie, or it's not really zombies technically. You end up like at the start of the game, you end up in like a plane crash. And the plane crashes on some island, and like everybody on the plane except you die, well, you and whoever you're playing with. And the whole game is like a mystery to find like your son, because like your son disappeared. Like one of the cannibals or the mutants or whatever comes onto the crashed plane and kidnaps your son. You have to find out where they took him. And that's like the best of the game. But while you're doing that, you gotta survive out in the wilderness. And there's like all these mutants and cannibals and stuff that are trying to kill you. It's very challenging. Yeah, it is. It's got a very creepy vibe to it. You'll find a lot of like scary shit. But the mystery of it all makes it like really interesting, like trying to figure out like what the hell happened. I've never beat it. I've gotten pretty far in it, but I never beat it.
Time to do that.
I haven't. I've heard of it though. I think I have it on my wish list.
Come to me, spawn of hatred. We have tender meat to hunt.
Then I met. Wounded, but not dead. Where has that creature gone?
It's another like kind of survival one with zombies. Oh, okay. Sounds like it has a similar start to it to as the forest. Except in the forest, your plane lands in a weird forest. Like you're in the middle of nowhere. And, like everyone else on the plane is dead except you. And then like your son is kidnapped and you don't know where the hell he's at. I hate when that happens. Sometimes you have no choice though, like you don't have like anything to eat or drink, so you know you have to like, or except for like something that will make you sick, so you just like, you're like, whatever, I have to eat something. It's better that I get sick than dying from like starvation. Or from thirst.
No. She was already gone.
Coconuts
And
are
I
supposed to be
fear she
healthy.
has taken a piece of you with her. A beast born from your blood.
It's my fault.
What part did you have in this?
A pact with Lilith to help me destroy the Knights. Penitent.
In return for what?
I told her where Astaroth is hidden, held high.
Why?
In her presence, I lost control. Rage consumed me.
This guy fucked up bad.
There's only one thing to do now. End the corruption.
Sorry, Mr. Wolf, but your master was an asshole. Just, like, put the whole world at stake for his selfish anger. That's crazy though. Your character gets sick eating coconuts. Makes sense though. I mean, it's kind of realistic. I think if you ate too much coconut, you probably would end up using the bathroom. I thought it would look something more like you drank like unclean water or something, you know? And then like your character got sick from that.
need more time.
That's not a free game, is it? It probably doesn't cost too much now, though. If it's not free, though, it's been out for a while. Look it up real quick on my phone, so I'll probably remember it better if I see it. Stranded. Stranded survival game. Wait, is it Stranded? Oh, Stranded Deep. I see. Yeah, I've seen this before. I've never played it, but I've wanted to try it out. It does look very similar to the Forest, like the graphics and the interface and everything. It's cool. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate Saucy coming through. You guys are awesome. I love you both. I might be on again tomorrow, but if not, you know, next time I see you guys, I'll talk to you then. It's been a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna stop my stream too, actually. Alright, have a good night, Emmy. And also have a good night, Saucy. Both of you guys. Take care. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.